to score with the official National Basketball Association ball, the Wilson Comet basketball. The ball that has scored almost 1 million points. Is the official ball of the National Basketball Association, used by hundreds of leading industrial, scholastic, and amateur basketball teams. They prefer the Wilson Comet because of the consistent performance it delivers. Basketballs play the same and feel the same. Finest quality game basketballs. East meets West in the 14th annual All-Star game. East in the white, and they get the tap. That's Russell in the corner. Over to Robinson, who drives underneath. That's Russell shooting. Oscar Robertson across the line for the East. Heinsohn has it. Back to Jerry Lucas. Robertson's feed is to Heinsohn, and Tom just doesn't miss. Guy Rogers of San Francisco and Len Wilkins of St. Louis brings it back for the West. Over to Elgin Baylor of Los Angeles, number 22. Back to Rogers, and it's a bullseye. Hal Greer of Philadelphia. On to Robinson, Cincinnati's great star. Oscar gives to Jerry Lucas for a pretty jump shot. Bob Pettit setting up Elgin Baylor. Swish. The Eastern All-Stars play it high, wide, and handsome. That's Robinson passing along to Boston's Bill Russell. Big Will Chamberlain of San Francisco holds it up. Over to Rogers and on to Jerry West. Jerry gives to Pettit, who cuts the Easterners' lead to 25-22 at the quarter. Here we go again. Russell jumping with Chamberlain. Len Wilkins comes up with the ball for the West. On to Pettit. Into Chamberlain, and back to Pettit, and he puts it in there. Robertson, number 14 for the East. Oscar to Heinsohn, and the Celtic ace uncorks a beauty. Bailey Howell of Detroit, number 18. No good, and Russell, Boston's rebound artist, takes it for the East. On to Tom Gola of the Knicks, and then to Oscar Robertson. It's in there. Don Ole brings it back for the West. Down the Detroit star, together with Chamberlain, pulls a neat maneuver. Ole drives into force Wayne Embry, guarding Chamberlain, and switch off on him. This leaves a smaller man, Gola, then wilt the stilt. So the next step is to lead the man on the post. Ole bounce passes to Chamberlain, and away it goes. Up and in. Here's a nice floor shot of the East on the offense. Tom Gola, number 7. Into Embry, and oh, how these NBA stars can shoot. Sam Jones of Boston collides with his teammate Russell. Rogers grabs it for the West, and a 2-on-1 fast break. Jerry West to Terry Dissinger for the basket. Lucas passes the length of the court, and Bill Russell has a jumper. East coach Red Auerbach is pleased with that one. Few stars have the amazing fingertip control of Russell. Watch him block and recover Baylor's shot. And it's a 2-on-1 for Sam Jones and Hal Greer. Greer salting it away. And East leads at halftime, 59-49. Back again for the second half warm-up. The ball is taken by the Easterners, and Oscar Robertson wastes no time. A split second is all he needs, and he's got it. Now the West fighting back. Wilkins, number 14, to Pettit, number 9. Into Chamberlain, but Wilt's shot is off, and Lenny Chappell of New York rebounds for the East. On to Robinson, who flicks to Greer. Over to Russell, and the ball's in the basket. Jerry West, the great veteran from West Virginia and the Los Angeles Lakers, drives deep. Out to Elgin Baylor for a beauty, but East still leads 72-56. East ball, a steal by Jerry West. Over to Guy Rogers, who pauses just a moment, but West is wide open for a perfect one-hander. The familiar number 14, Oscar Robertson. Hal Greer, number 5. Back to the Big O. Off the rim, and Chamberlain rebounds for the Westerners. On to Jerry West, and this time Jerry does it all by himself. Pretty. Oscar Robertson for the East. Over to Tom Heinsohn, and just watch that incomparable hook. Chamberlain in the pivot, but guarded like a leech by Russell. Jerry West gives to Ole. Dunn's shot rims the basket, and Robinson rebounds for the East. Another super for Sam Jones and the Big O. The East continues to apply pressure. Robinson with the ball, but watch the great defensive move by Chamberlain. But East leads 86-77 going into the final quarter. Walt Bellamy of Baltimore jumping against Bill Russell. The fleet-footed Jerry West has got it. Over to Pettit. Bob's shot is off, and Robinson rebounds for the East team. Out to number 15, Heinsohn. And again, Big Tom tries that looping hook. A gloomy note for West coach Schaus. The Westerners ball. In the corner, Bellamy screens for Pettit. It bounces off the rim, out of the hands of Robinson, and back to Pettit. Bob fires the ball to Dissinger, to Bellamy, who dunks it. Jones of Boston in the corner. Over to Robinson and to Heinsohn, whose southpaw hook is off the rim. Pettit sends a whale of a pass to Dissinger, and Terry drops it in there. East ball out of bounds. Russell to Lucas, to Chappell. And a neat feed to Lucas for a backhanded layup. West fights hard to overtake their rivals. Bob Pettit throws into Wilson. Stilt. And Chamberlain dips it in. Sharp defense by Jerry West, and Robinson almost loses the ball. Sam Jones drives around to the side. His jump shot is up, but rims the basket. Elgin Baylor rebounds and flips it on to Jerry West, who nicely racks up 2 more points for the Westerners. Coach Freddie Schaus' squad is giving it all out there, but they can't overhaul the East. Robinson and Lucas screen for Sam Jones. No good, but Robinson steals the rebound and then scores to lead the East to victory, 111-107. With NBA Commissioner Walter Kennedy at his side, Robinson receives the Most Valuable Player Award, the second time in 4 years. Let's look now at the individual teams of the NBA, and let's start with the New York Knicks, who are rebuilding with young stars like Johnny Egan, Art Heyman, Len Chappell, and Bill McGill. The famed Madison Square Garden is their home court. That's Al Butler shooting, and tipped in by Johnny Green. Here's a slow-motion camera study of the Knickerbockers in action. That's Art Heyman, number 4. Johnny Egan has it. And he drives in for a pretty bucket. Next to look out, the Detroit Pistons, whose home court is Detroit's Cobo Arena. The Pistons have always been a team with a little extra hustle, determination, and teamwork. They make many contributions to the Western Division of the National Basketball Association. The Pistons in action. Their ranks include one of the top scorers in basketball's major league. And there he is, Bailey Howell, ex-All-American from Mississippi State. Walt Bellamy and Terry Dissinger form a great 1-2 punch for the Baltimore Bullets. Here are the Bullets in action with the redoubtable Terry Dissinger making a score. Their home court is Baltimore's Civic Center, and they boast one of the youngest teams in the league. And there's Walt Bellamy, 6'11", ex-Indiana University, and one of the very best scorers and rebounders in pro basketball. The Philadelphia 76ers are led by Hal Greer, Johnny Kerr, Chet Walker, and Paul Newman. The 76ers are another great NBA team. Watch Paul Newman from the outside. Good. Again, the Philadelphians. Number 25 is Chet Walker with a quick one-handed jump shot. It's too short, but watch the teamwork. It comes out to their ace point maker, Hal Greer, and Hal rarely misses. A beautiful shot. Next, to look at the 1-2 combination of the Los Angeles Lakers. Elgin Baylor front and center, Jerry West in the background. The Lakers continue to be respected as one of the most talented and powerful teams ever to set foot on the basketball court. There's West with his shooting magic. Again, the Los Angeles Lakers, whose home court is the Memorial Sports Arena. Frank Selby passes over to Jerry West. This time, the amazing Jerry is a wee bit short, but Gene Wiley makes it certain. Consistent leaders in the Western Division are the St. Louis Hawks. Their two great veteran stars, Bob Pettit and Cliff Hagan, together with Len Wilkins, Zelmo Beatty, Richie Guerin, and Charlie Vaughan, combined to spark the Hawks. Pettit, number 9, is one of the game's superstars. And there's teammate Cliff Hagan hooking one home for St. Louis. Again, watch Pettit, number 9. In his tremendous professional career, Bob has not only achieved fantastic scoring records, he has excelled in every branch of the game. The hero of the Hawks, Bob Pettit. Nicknamed Rope the Stilt, the Dipper, and the Stuffer, the big man of the San Francisco Warriors, of course, is Big Wilt Chamberlain. Being led by the greatest scorer of all time, who once scored 100 points in a game, the Warriors often feed Mr. Chamberlain, and here you see him in the post, the 7-foot Dipper. By such able teammates as Guy Rogers, Tom Meschery, and Al Attles, Chamberlain has thrilled countless thousands of NBA basketball fans with his scoring wizardry. Watch him get this rebound, and when he dunks the ball, he does it like a gun. Another great NBA team, the Cincinnati Royals, and two more great stars, Jerry Lucas and the wonderful Big O, Oscar Robertson. The Royals' home court is the Cincinnati Gardens. Their four top players, Lucas, Robertson, Wayne Embry, and Jack Twyman, have averaged better than 86 points per game. Robertson himself averages better than 30 points a game, and he leads the league in free throw percentage and in assists. Watch him out there on the floor, number 14, as he nets one of his typical baskets, a jumping one-hander by eluding a defenseman. Oscar Robertson and the Cincinnati Royals. Last and first of the 9 great NBA teams is Boston. The Celtics are the only team in the history of sports to win 6 straight titles. Superlatives belong to everyone on its roster, and every year they fill the Boston Garden by their winning ways. Sparked by Tom Heinsohn, Sam Jones, John Havlicek, Casey Jones, and Bill Russell, the world champion Celtics never failed to provide professional basketball at its finest. Into Bill Russell in the pivot. He sets up Sam Jones perfectly. A great... And now let's watch an NBA World Championship Series. The Boston Celtics versus the San Francisco Warriors. First, a few of the Celtics like John Havlicek, Willie Knowles, Clyde Lovellette, and Larry Siegfried. And there's Big Bill Russell taking a shot. The camera follows Sam Jones and Casey Jones at the left. And in center screen, Tom Heinsohn, one of the very best of the Boston Celtics. Across court, we see some of the familiar stars of the San Francisco Warriors. Number 14, Tom Meschery. Nate Thurmond, 6'11" rookie. And number 13, the lucky number of 7'1" Wilt Chamberlain. There's Boston Celtics coach Red Auerbach. Danny Biazon talks with Warrior coach Alex Hannum. Mayor Collins of Boston. Former NBA Commissioner Morris Podoloff. And present Commissioner of the National Basketball Association, Walter Kennedy. And seen through a glass darkly, a double view of yours truly, Marty Glickman. And now the game. Bill Russell jumping against Wilt Chamberlain. The tap goes to Tom Sanders of Boston. Casey Jones has it. His shot is missed, but Bill Russell rebounds, and Sam Jones has it. His shot is a beauty. Guy Rogers down court for San Francisco. Over to Wayne Hightower, number 55. Wayne passes off to Attles. Al's shot rims the basket, but Chamberlain rebounds and scores. Casey Jones brings it across the line for Boston. Watch Bill Russell set up a block for his backcourt men. It works as Johnny Havlicek bombs one from the key. Now San Francisco's coach Alex Hannum. You can't stop them all. The Warriors ball. Hightower gives to Attles, and just watch him drive up the middle. Pretty play. Casey Jones hurries down court for Boston. A quick pass to Knowles on the side. Willie's shot is missed, but he gets the rebound and passes off to Tom Sanders, number 16. Tom takes dead aim and connects. Al Attles takes it across the line. Gary Phillips, number 7, and a high pass to Wilt, who dunks it. Again, Coach Auerbach expresses displeasure. Bill Russell with the ball. He's shooting. Off the rim, but Willie Knowles wins the fight for the rebound, and he also cages a Boston basket as the Celtics lead at the quarter, 31-22. The Warriors ball. Attles gives to Phillips, and a quick screen for Meschery, whose shot is up, but missed, and Russell rebounds. Casey Jones races it back for the Celtics, and Frank Ramsey lays it up and away. San Francisco tries to settle things down. Phillips, number 7. To Nate Thurmond and back to Phillips. Gary's jump shot misses, and Attles recovers the rebound in backcourt. Over to Phillips. To Rogers. To Chamberlain, and 2 points. They got the message that time, Coach. Boston's ball. Russell's hook shot rims the basket, but he gets the rebound. A bounce pass to Sam Jones, and Sam doesn't miss. Gary Phillips down court for San Francisco. Over to Hill, number 12. Thurmond, and into Chamberlain. The league's leading scorer banks it in there. His shot goes up and in. Sam Jones across the line. On to Ramsey, into Russell, and watch Ramsey set up a nice screen for Sam Jones, who races up the side. Phillips and Hill bring it back for the Warriors. Over to Meschery. A lob to Thurmond, and then back to Meschery, who drives in and under to score. The hustling Casey Jones. A handoff to Tom Heinsohn. Sanders, and back to Heinsohn, who rifles that low shot of his straight to the target. And Boston leads at halftime, 62-43. Here we go in the second half. Russell and Wilt again doing the jumping. Meschery grabs it for the Warriors. Attles holds it up. With Wilt at 7'1", Thurmond at 6'11", and Hightower at 6'9", San Francisco can be tough under the boards. Their big men make a real battle of it for that rebound. Thurman finally scores for the Warriors. Boston is finding it much tougher going this second half, for the defense is terrific. Wilt Chamberlain making a great block on this play. Boston again, and that's Tom Hyson with a quick bombardment. Number 5 is Guy Rogers. That's Attles getting the rebound. Chamberlain in the post. He's a tough man in there. Now Boston sets up. Bill Russell blocking neatly for Sam Jones. Sam shoots and he hits. Havlicek down court for the Celtics. Over to Heinsohn. And again that quick shot with the flat trajectory. The Warriors ball. These NBA stars are incredibly talented. Hightower hits perfectly. Boston's lead has been practically wiped out, and they've got to fight hard these closing minutes. Casey Jones holds it up. Over to Sanders, and then the track is clear for the driving Heinsohn, who hooks one home. A beauty. A fast break by San Francisco. Phillips to Wilt to Attles and a basket, with only a short time left to play. Here's Havlicek in a hurry, but he doesn't blow it. 2 more points for Boston. Phillips brings it back for the visitors from the West. Attles, number 16. Nate Thurman in the corner. His shot is off the rim, and Havlicek rebounds for the Celtics. Heinsohn shooting. The rebound is stuffed in by big Bill Russell with 10 seconds to go. That clinches it. And Boston fans have already started to carry Coach Red Auerbach off the court. You can hardly blame their enthusiasm. Their Celtics have just won their 6th consecutive championship of the National Basketball Association. Finally, officials clear the court, and Havlicek proceeds to sink 2 of 3 foul shots. But it's no easy matter to hold back the excited Celtic fans. They cannot be denied their moment of triumph, and Bedlam breaks out all over again. Boston has beaten the gallant San Francisco Warriors 105-99, and the heroes of this unprecedented achievement in professional sports are hoisted on shoulders again. World champions of the world's #1 basketball league, the NBA.